Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching, episode 220. 20 plus 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 20 is 220. Because math.
Well, you're counting.
There should have been 11 20s.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody.
Because how many $20 bills does it take to get to $220? 11.
Because it's money.
Because cash.
Cash.
Which I know a thing or two about, as you'll see in this video.
She knows how to spend it. That's for sure.
Pile next to me.
We're back from Galleria.
Yeah.
Needlework Galleria in St. Charles, Missouri. And we have lots to show you.
Sure do.
Lots to tell you about.
Sure do.
Stephanie's ran quite a bit of video in a lot of the different shops.
I did.
And so you'll be able to enjoy that and maybe feel like you were there.
Yeah.
And that was the big event of the past
week.
Little over a week.
Yeah.
Right? We left on Wednesday and we took our friend Lisa, who had never been before. She's part of our Crockpot crew. She very willingly and very expertly did the driving.
Yes.
And so we were quite comfortable.
Lisa.
Publicly thank Lisa for that. She was
took very good care of us.
She was a great gal to come with.
Yeah, absolutely. This combination has never traveled alone together before. Yeah, so which was really fun. I was looking forward to it, and it was just as wonderful as I expected.
Right, and so we met our friend Marcy, and we're at our usual table in the stitch room behind the bar. Yes. So
it's a good locale to be at.
Yeah, had a great weekend. We did notice that it had a different feel to it, vibe to it, if you will, in these COVID times.
Yes.
And so we miss seeing a lot of the designers and vendors that we have seen in the past, but we understand.
But you know what? We're just glad that it happened.
Yeah, yeah. I think it needed to continue.
Absolutely. And a huge public thank you to everyone, all the designers and vendors, and to Inspire Needle for putting it on. And, you know, everyone that made the effort to be there and participate actively did not go unnoticed. So
from the minute we pulled up to the Embassy Suites till the morning that we left, I always am so impressed with what hard work these designers, and I'm talking physically hard work, to pack up their wares and arrange them so beautifully in these suites, and then 4 or 5 days later, turn around and pack them all up.
And go back
3 or 4 days, I should say. Pack it all back up in their vehicles.
Hopefully their boxes of merchandise are much lighter.
Yeah, but it's an organizational challenge, I'm sure.
Yeah, they all are very good at Tetris.
I think that there were some Wi-Fi issues for some shops.
Whatever.
But,
I didn't notice.
Anyway, we appreciate everybody that was there.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody who waved to us, yelled at us,
took selfies with us.
Wore
their t-shirts,
chatted with us, had their Pam and Steph shirts on.
It was wonderful.
It was really, really nice to see everybody. Yeah. It's a great hotel. I mean, you know, in spite of everything, that complimentary breakfast in the morning is wonderful. The
I say yes, but I've never had it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I always sleep in until
it's too early for stuff.
But I sleep in until like 9:15, and then by the time I go down, they're like closing it up, so it's whatever. No big deal.
You know, the food that they make in the hotel. Yeah. We got several meals made by them, and
we got DoorDash a couple times. We went out to dinner.
A
couple times.
It was all around a great time.
Yeah, it's just wonderful.
And we got home about what time?
About 4 o'clock on Sunday.
4 o'clock on Sunday. You know, it's that same hour difference. And Lisa has to go east beyond us.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that she was glad to be home too. It's always good to go.
Yes.
But it's always great to get home.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
When are we going to show the video?
Okay, so let's talk about the structure of this video.
Oh, let's do that.
Okay, so it's going to be a normal Just Keep Stitching video with the following exceptions. There is not going to be like a standard haul portion of the program because our haul portion will be replaced with our Galleria content, which is basically just a haul portion. And then, so after we discuss Galleria, we'll insert the videos that I took along with the pictures that I took too. So they will all go after the Galleria content. But we are going to have everything else normal, including whips, finishes, promos, mail call, and then Galleria stuff, and then we'll wrap it up.
So, settle in, and then we'll be back on regular schedule on Sunday. So, time frame is a little bit squished. Anyway, so, with that being said,
let's do a hashtag.
Let's do a hashtag.
Okay, so our hashtag is hashtag Stitch Harmony, and it is, oh, hi, Muff. Hi, Muffin. My cat. Stitch Harmony is our attempt at connecting stitchers together, and basically, how it works is if you are someone who is geographically isolated from other stitchers, or believe you are, we are out here trying to prove you wrong.
Right.
And we want to find another stitcher or a stitching group, perhaps, that is easy for you to access from where you live, and that you can go meet up with or connect with in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
So every week we ask that if you are someone who would like our assistance in this matter, to comment on our videos, use the hashtag Stitch Harmony. That way we can find them easier. And then every week we pick one of those lovely people and we share about them with you on the following week's video, and in hopes that we find them a friend.
Right, right.
So, who is this week's featured Stitch Harmony commenter, Pam?
This week's featured Stitch Harmony commenter is a lovely gal named Carrie Myers. Hi, Carrie.
Hello, Carrie.
And she wrote, hashtag Stitch Harmony, right at the top.
Love it.
She said, I absolutely love watching you two. In fact, my husband always knows that I watch you two. And last week, when you were late, I forgot and had to watch a different FlossTube.
Oh,
anyway, he walked by me and said, hey, that's not your lady.
And cheater, pumpkin eater.
Yeah. Oh, and he also calls you my friends. I just think, oh, man, I wish. Well, we hope so, too.
You can be our friend,
We wish that were true, too. Anyway, I live in the West Hope, North Dakota.
Whoa.
West Hope, North Dakota. And I have no, and she put no in caps, no friends that stitch. And I want someone who I can talk, stitch, and just share my passion of this craft with.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your awesome videos and getting me to laugh out loud. Take care. So, West Hope, North Dakota.
Well.
That's like west and north and everything in between.
Did you know that there's also a West Hope, Ohio?
No, I did not.
Okay. Well, so there, okay. Okay, gotta zoom out to find other people. Okay. Oh, it's very... Whoa, you are right by Canada.
You are right by Canada.
You are literally touching Canada.
Yeah,
okay.
You can probably wave to Canada.
To the Canadians. Okay.
So.
Wow. Right up there at the tippy top, and if you see that line right here, that line is the United States and Canada border.
There you go.
So... Holy guaca-friggin-moly.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Minot?
Yes,
North Dakota?
Minot, yes.
Okay, so Minot is...
Let's do a little...
Is an hour south.
Okay.
So we're talking an hour...
Anybody in Minot...
There you go.
Anybody around...
And it's a straight shot on 83.
So there you go.
It's
not as hopeless as it sounds.
Correct. If you wanted to walk, though, it would take 19 hours and 30 minutes.
Don't walk.
Do not walk. I mean, it might be a little bit. Look how lovely.
Yeah.
Look how lovely West Hope looks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what Main Street looks like.
Looks great.
Anyway,
Carrie,
how it works is if your ears perked up because you live in around nearby within driving distance of West Hope, North Dakota, then please comment below and say, hi, Carrie. My name is, insert name here. I live in around nearby within driving distance of West Hope, North Dakota, and I would love to stitch with you.
Right.
And then, Carrie, it is up to you, my dear, to go read through the comments on this week's video and see if anyone has reached out to you. And then you can comment back to them, and you guys can start a conversation. And
yeah,
West Hope Stitchers Night.
Right. Or nearby Minot.
Right.
Minot?
I think it's Minot.
Not sure.
Minute?
No.
No, I'm kidding.
That is not.
That it is not.
Okay, so good luck to Carrie up in North Dakota.
Yes.
And that means it's time for Pam's pinned comment.
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. Pam's pinned comment is the one comment of all the comments after last week's video that just struck a chord, if you will, was a standout, you know, tickled my fancy.
I was like, are you trying to not say it?
And this one comes to us from across the pond.
Ooh, I love this. I love when they come from...
I'm almost tempted to have you read it, because you do a British accent pretty well.
I'm happy to read it if you'd like.
Okay.
Even though it is Pam's pinned comment, but I'm happy to read it for you.
Okay. I think maybe that might be pretty good.
Okay.
Because I can't do it as well as you can.
Yeah, no, you can't.
So this comes to us. I'll do the intro. What you say?
Nothing.
No, I can't do it very well at all.
Yeah, it's terrible.
This comes to us from the UK, and her name is Stitching Jane. Hi, Jane. And it's pretty cute, and I think it's very appropriate that Stephanie read it, even though it's Pam's pinned comment.
Yes. Okay. Now, please forgive me because I'm not British.
Right. If this is not a making fun or anything like that.
Right.
Can
okay.
you do it?
Can I do it? Of course I can do it.
Okay.
Okay. I found FlossTube for the first time 4 months ago and have started watching your channel from FlossTube 1 and have fallen down so many rabbit holes. Then came across the Snag Nabbit episode. Searched the whole of the UK, forgot to say that's where I live. Everyone I asked looked at me as if I'd gone mad. So I sent my husband out on his day off looking for one. He came back and said one shop asked him to leave and said there was no such thing. I laughed so much, tears rolled down my face. So decided I needed to order one from the US. OMG, waited 24 days for delivery and it turned up today. What a game changer. It's official. My new favourite word is snag nabbit. My husband has now forgiven me as they are a real thing, but guess not in the UK.
Isn't that great? Good job.
Thank you so much. I'll be here all week.
I thought that was hysterical.
That's actually the funniest thing I've heard.
I thought the shop that told her husband that
there's no such
he needed to leave.
I mean, really?
I mean, they say SHAG in England.
Yeah, they do. Oh,
and maybe,
that's probably what they thought he said.
And
like
maybe
a shag
they thought
nabbit.
he said shag instead of
Stop
snag.
it. That's
Jane,
funny.
check with him.
Check with him.
Check with him. Maybe that's where
snag
he went
and
wrong.
shag. Yeah, they sound very similar.
Uh-oh. So anyway,
that's freaking
Jane,
funny.
I just loved it.
Love you, Jane.
I hope you didn't mind Stephanie reading it.
Just better flavor.
It was pinned.
Sometimes the needle goes to Irish and sometimes it goes to Australian.
It was a little bit, yeah.
Sometimes they just throw a little shit on the Barbie. It's like we're just bagpipes. I don't know.
We're just stupid Yanks over here.
Right.
Anyway, it was pinned to the top of all the great comments, and thanks to everybody who commented from last week.
Absolutely.
All right, let's talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall. Okay.
What have you been stitching on this week? Or week and 4 days?
Okay, so I have a finish, which I'll show you in a second. And then I've also been working on our next trip is we leave on the 13th of October. So we have a few weeks. And it is for our Crockpot Crew retreat.
Right.
And we do a white elephant exchange. So I've been working on that. So.
Yeah. A lot going on.
So anyway.
Yeah.
but I'm not going to obviously show that because, hi, duh.
Right.
So, I just left the needle out. That's freaking funny. Hold on, I didn't even know I did that. Okay, so, after my finish on my other thing, if you've watched our latest episode, you know what I'm talking about. Then I was like, what do I want to work on? And I was at Galleria, right? So it wasn't like I had all of my whips at my disposal, but I knew I had taken whips that I knew I had wanted to work on. And so the one that I ended up with, which ended up being a really good choice because I really, really love it, is the Bells on Christmas Day by Blackbird Designs, which is out of the Bells on Christmas Day book by Blackbird Designs. And I literally want to stitch everything in this book. So, I am stitching this on 36 count Oaken from Picture This Plus, and I'm using all of the called for threads. So the last time I showed this, I had, I think, all the outside borders done, and I was starting on like the top. So I had the leafy border and then the single stitch border, and then I was starting up here. So now, while I was at Galleria, I haven't worked on this since we got home. So now I have the whole top alphabet done. Well, it's not the whole alphabet. It's up to letter P. And then what do you call that?
What?
This thing in between.
It's kind of like a border or...
A band.
A band, that's true. Yeah.
So I have that band done. Or halfway done. So, sorry, it's been in my Q's now, so it's a bit wrinkly. And then put in a project bag. But this, I'm trying to think. I know that the fabric was inspired by Elizabeth Ann, because she loves 36 count Oaken. But I can't remember if you've stitched this, Elizabeth Ann. But I love it so much. And once I get done with all of my homework, if you will, I will definitely be going back to it because I want to. Yeah. And it's really fun, and I very much enjoy it. So, and I have all of my starts for October, for Startober, are all Blackbird. Mostly. Really? Mostly all Blackbird.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't remember that.
If there was ever a year to honor Blackbird, this would be the year.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So, I don't want my needle to fall. So.
You got it?
Yep. I just want
to
bring it to the front so it's not stuck in the back. So, that's what I am working on. And it's really, like, 36 count Picture This Plus is really nice to stitch on. And I am using one thread over two.
Right.
Because I much prefer the one thread look on Blackbird Designs. So my my favorite of all time is Blackbird Designs on 36 count with one thread.
Got it.
Yeah. So
cool.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
What about you, Pamela?
Well,
I like to aggressively call her by her name. Pamela.
What did I stitch on Monday and Tuesday?
That. No, your Wizard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I pull this out? Okay.
Wait, do you mean like today and yesterday? Or
no, I mean
last
week after the video. Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember.
So, more on that in a minute. Did you say something?
No.
Oh, okay. But in thinking about what I wanted to take to stitch on during Galleria, even though it's already been called and I've met my goal for Whip Go, I thought I'm down to the names, essentially.
Right.
And that would be a really good thing.
Down to the names of what?
Yeah, I ought to tell you what it is. Coming to America.
There you go.
From With a Needle and Thread.
Yep.
And so because I had met my goal of, I think it was a 10-day goal, I still thought it would be a good thing to take to Galleria because I was down to the names. So I come around again.
Right. Let's go around again.
Yeah. And because doing letters is fairly simple. Frequently at Galleria, you stitch for a bit, you shop for a bit, you eat for a bit, you stitch for a bit, you shop for a bit, that kind of thing.
Eat for a bit. And then you sleep for a few hours. And then you do it all again.
And then you do it again. So I took Coming to America with me to Galleria.
Yes.
And it was a really good choice.
Yes, it was.
We had a lot of fun with this at the table because...
Because you were down to the names.
You know, me, I'm a history nut. And so after each name that I completed, then I would Google that name and we would have a little history lesson.
History with Pam.
So anyway.
School with Pam.
Yeah. So anyway,
Mrs. Pam, can I
this is what I'd already gotten done. If you haven't been watching us or haven't watched us in a while.
And Pam is stitching this on 32 count vintage country mocha linen.
Right, okay. And then...
with all the colorful colors.
Remember the whole thing with the pig?
Yes.
Right,
And the
okay,
udders.
1620. So I got down to Mary Allerton. Is that right? Mary Allerton.
Yep.
Okay, so just real briefly, she was 4 when she came over on the Mayflower. 4 years old.
Yeah.
Okay? And so by being that young, she had a lot of life to live and was the last surviving passenger on the Mayflower.
That makes sense.
Did you know that?
Fun fact.
And
Mayflower facts.
so that's what I told my table mates just for fun.
Yep.
They thought it was interesting. And then Ellen, I can't read backwards.
Billington.
Ellen Billington. Do I have that right? What was interesting about
I don't
Ellen
remember.
Billington?
Don't remember.
I don't remember. There was something interesting about her, so you can look it up.
Yep.
And then Dorothy Bradford. Of course, if you know anything about Mayflower, you know the last name Bradford. But poor Mary, she made the whole voyage, and they were anchored off Provincetown, Massachusetts. That's at the very tippity tip of Cape Cod.
Oh.
They hadn't even gotten to Plymouth yet.
Poor people.
And the poor woman falls overboard and dies.
Stop, really?
Where were you for that story?
Shopping, probably.
Okay. So.
Weren't we talking at one point about we couldn't figure out the order of the names and why she put them in this order? It's alphabetical by last name.
It's alphabetical by last name. And she took artistic license in who she picked and how she arranged the names. And you see there are little filigrees sometimes in between names.
For sure.
For all the spacing.
Okay.
This isn't a historical document.
Okay, whoa, I just was asking.
Yeah, that's. So, anyway, that's what I stitched.
Poor Mrs. Bradford.
Poor Mrs. Bradford is right.
Did William...
William remarried.
Okay, thank you. That was
just
my
in
biggest
case
concern.
You were wondering.
I was worried.
And now
or was he
sort of... What was he? Sort of a what?
He was widow.
He was a widower right off the bat. He starts, he lands in America.
That's how his American life begins.
And he's already a widower.
Well, not American life. But,
so he started his fresh new life. There's my Mayflower needle minder from Allison Rosen. Is a crafty girl. Okay. So,
so that's that.
So that was that. And we came home, like I said, because, now I'm remembering, I still had work to do on the Wizard of Oz characters, right? That's not folded right.
I know,
anyway.
Pam. I got it.
And
I got you, girl.
The reason I kind of got to a point where I was kind of stopped was that I was working on Mr. Gillikin.
So these are all the Wizard of Oz characters from Brooke's books.
Right. And we're doing them in a big,
Weird.
tall...
Like, what's a group project?
Well, we agreed that we would do it. So it was a group decision. But it's a long, long piece of summer sky.
Yep, jubbling.
And it's sort of in a pyramid of all the Brooks books, Wizard of Oz characters, and then the Satsuma Street Emerald City will be at the very top.
Pretty Little Emerald City.
So if you don't know anything that I already said about that last week, you can go back and watch last week.
Yeah.
So, the issue with the sparkly thread is that Brooke charted it for DMC light effects.
Yep.
Which I don't care for.
No.
So I've been substituting as we've been going along with Rainbow Gallery,
Silk Lame Petite Treasure
Silk Lame Petite Treasure Braid.
Yes.
One strand, okay?
Yes.
And I realized I didn't have the deep purple for his hair.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's like a grape soda situation.
It's a reddish purple as opposed to his sleeves.
Right.
So before we left for Galleria, I went down to the needlepoint store, and I based on the DMC fiber book that we have, I thought I knew the right color. Went down, she had it held for me. I didn't look around down there. I should have. Came home with it and didn't particularly think it was exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
So I was kind of kicking myself, and I looked at all the colors on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. You gonna make it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a long couple days, Pam.
I know. I ordered 3 different purples.
Yeah.
From 1, 2, 3 Stitch, knowing that they would be here by the time we got home. And they were, and I stitched it in yesterday.
Yep.
So,
freaking cute.
Not gonna do the full reveal here.
No.
But
because that's a lot.
Yeah. So he's in.
Look at him though.
And you can't see the sparkle.
You can a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Our lighting's not the best tonight.
Yeah. So he's got a little pocket on his apron
with a cookie in it.
Cookies are coming out, and then this cake, and
I am dead.
Our light's not the best tonight, but
it's literally what I just said.
You did?
I literally just said our light's not the best.
Oh,
tonight.
All of a sudden it got lighter. What am I doing?
Holding it right? I don't know. Just don't move.
Anyway, so he's in, and there's one other character over here. Another one of the little people is over here. But this is going to be put away for now.
Bye-bye.
So that's what those are our whips of
the
week. There you go.
There we go.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Oh, here's the stick that back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But
finally,
my goodness, God gracious.
I've never heard that phrase come out of your mouth before.
My
goodness, God gracious.
I have tons of them.
I've only been around for 33 years to hear them all.
I have about 60 years worth.
Okay. Well, can't wait to hear what else you have up your sleeve. Anyways, I have finished. And I finished it within about 30 minutes of being at Needlework Galleria. Okay, so this is my not prerequisite. I always say this before I show this, which is that this chart is out of print.
And call for.
Yes. So it already has a new home that it will go to.
Yes.
Now that I know that. And this is Winter Sampler from Birds of a Feather. I love it. And I stitched mine on 36 count Meadowlark, which is a Birds of a Feather fabric. And I stitched it with 1 thread over 2, which is not what is suggested. It suggests you use 2, and I said I do what I want. And I used all of the called for colors, with the exception of the red for the heart in the upper left corner. I changed that to Buckeye Scarlet or Ruby Slipper or some red.
Something more red than orange.
Right, correct. So, Are you ready? It's so good.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
I love it so much.
Beautiful.
And I'm immediately taking it to craft gallery.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's a more accurate photo, but it's just like so good.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, it's so good. Look at that. Look at the little deer. Look at him. And then there's the red heart that I changed to more red, but yep. I love this. I love this fabric. I love the stitch. I love all of the things. And I'm just
congratulations.
I'm just very proud of it, you know.
Well, you should be. It's beautiful.
And it's my first like big official finish of the year.
Yeah.
Which is about damn time, frankly.
It's gonna be October here in a minute.
Well, Pam, I'm aware. Okay, so let me put this away. Let me get ready here. Happy finishes, everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess what?
Guess what? Promotions.
Okay.
Okay.
The first thing we want to tell you about is that the official Just Keep Stitching needle minders.
There's a board over there that has them.
There is?
Yeah, it's underneath your mail call.
Okay. Okay. Which we showed last week.
Yes.
But don't get excited. Don't get excited right away. Because we showed them last week.
They can get excited all they want.
Well, get excited, but
and then listen to what we say after we get excited.
We've got a little bit of a warning. Yeah. Okay. So these are, this says Just Keep Stitching, this says Mail Call, this says Cuz Math, and this says Happy Finishes, everyone. These are tail tuckers. Okay. These are needle minders.
Yes.
Okay. And these are made individually.
Yes.
By a lovely girl named Allison Rosen. She is on Etsy as ItsCharmSchool. And we announced that she was making these last week.
Yes.
A week and 3 days ago.
Yes.
And that was a Sunday night. And she messaged me Monday morning that everything that she had already made was already sold. And she was blown out of the water. Okay? So, thank you for supporting Allison. And
supporting us.
But, so here's the thing. I got a message from Allison today, knowing that we were going to put our video up today. And she said, please let everyone know that she has taken down the listings so that she can catch up. She was not expecting the demand to be as high as it was.
Right.
And so, because she's a one-woman outfit, a one-woman business, and she makes each of these one at a time, it's not an assembly line kind of deal.
Correct.
And you'll realize that when you see the great appearance of these and the great quality, that they are very, very special. So, if you didn't see those in the last video, you got a peek today. You're not going to find the listings on her Etsy shop right now.
I thought you said that was just for the bobbins.
Well, I didn't check all the details of it.
Okay, well, let's see.
I'm only going by what Allison said.
Okay. I'm going to look.
She's going to check.
Okay. Yeah. So everything is set to pre-order.
Yeah.
With the exception of the bobbin.
Put in just. Okay.
So when you search just, you get the tail you get the Happy Finishes, everyone, the Cuz Math, and the Mail Call. And they're all set to pre-order. They say pre-order on them. So it's not, that's not a hidden thing.
Right.
But the bobbins, which are clearly, I mean, if you look at this,
they're bigger.
They're way bigger than everything else. So they take a longer time to make, obviously.
So she took the bobbin listing down.
Right, correct.
The other 3 items you can
still pre-order.
Still pre-order.
Yes.
So just know that that's the situation.
Yeah.
Nothing bad. It's just that it's going to be a minute.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it will, once she is caught up with the current orders, then she will put the bobbin back up.
She just had no idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one update for a promotion.
Yeah.
And then we also showed you the 15 Expo new designs from our friends in the Netherlands, Twin Peak Primitives.
Yep.
And we did a slideshow of those 15. All of those remain on 20% off until Thursday.
Yes.
The end of September.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to list off the names of the titles.
Okay, you go for it.
Okay, so, so they, like Pam said, they all, this is the pattern of the week portion, right, from Twin Peak Primitives.
Right.
And instead of pattern, it's patterns.
Right.
And instead of the week, it's of the month.
Right.
So the 15 charts from Twin Peak Primitives that are discounted with a 20% discount are the 15 of their newest releases. The Cats and Fish Co., 1899's Christmas, Happily Ever After, A Country Welcome, Holy Night at Huxby Abbey, Honest Abe, Seasons of Safety Pin, Secret Garden, Stitching Generations Together, The Richest Season of the Soul, Twin Peaks Santa 2021, TPP Circus, Twin Peaks Snowman, Winter Birds, and Witch's Craft Room.
There you go. Something for everybody.
Yes, it's a great variety. So you can either go back to last week's video and watch the slideshow if you want. You can also just look on the Twin Peaks Primitives stuff, or you can look at my Instagram post from last week's video.
There you go.
I have put pictures of them.
Right.
So how the pattern of the week works and what works for all 15 of those charts is the following. So if you would like to get any or all of those 15 titles with a 20% discount, you can do so at 3 different places. You can either get a PDF download of those charts from the Twin Peak Primitive website or the Twin Peak Primitives Etsy shop. If you would rather have a hard copy of any or all of those charts, you can do so by buying your copy from the Daily Stitcher, which is an online needlework shop in Maine. And Penny, the owner, ships all over, and we'll be happy to get you your charts.
Yep.
So, there is no coupon code needed. There's no special something, nothing. You don't need anything. You just go and shop and add to cart and buy the things. And we will have a new pattern of the week on this upcoming Sunday video.
Correct.
So, just until the end of September, these are discounted.
Okay.
Okay.
So, that takes care of promotions, which means it's time for
mail call. Okay. So, we've got some fun cards to show ya.
Yeah.
We got this super cute and sweet Halloween card from our favorite, I dare say favorite Michigan family, Taylor and her amazing husband Nick and their sweet, sweet baby. And so thank you guys. We love you so much.
Thanks.
And then this package, this is the one that came to Keepsakes. So this came to Keepsakes while we were gone. And this came from Michelle in San Francisco in this sweet thank you card. And Michelle wrote this really lovely note. And she said that my nails always look so good on camera. Thank you. I take pride in my nails. I also really like the place I go. I found a new place here. It's really great. Anyway, and so thank you so much for the compliment, first of all. It's nice that people notice that, because ever since we started making FlossTubes, I've got my nails done.
Yeah.
And because I'm like, I have to show things like this, you know? So anyway, she, I'm not sure exactly what brand these are. I think Does it say? It doesn't. But she sent these press-on nails, which are super interesting and cool. And look, they're foxes. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Super cool. And then she also sent a couple for Pam. These are nautical ones. Look at the little fishies. And then these ones have dolphins all over them. Aren't those super cute? Super cute. And then all the things that you need to do them and everything.
Right.
So I've never tried press-on nails. I'm a bit nervous, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Thank you. Thank you. Very thoughtful.
Yes, such a sweet gesture. So I'm going to keep everything together so don't lose it.
Right.
And then card goes over there. Okay. And then we also got a card from our good friend Becca over at Sandberry Stitches. And she is or has had made stickers for her YouTube channel, which is so very, very awesome. And so she sent this adorable card. So cute. And then, okay, so this is her business card. I love it.
Very cute.
Super cute. And then she sent us 2 stickers. So this is Shadow. Like Shadow. And then this is her new logo for her YouTube.
Yeah,
which I love.
Very
I
cute.
love that.
Thanks, Becca. That was very sweet.
They're like the nice, like waterproof stickers.
Yeah.
So I can put them on stuff that, you know, like Yetis and things like that.
Right.
Which I love. So thank you so much, Becca. We love you. All right, Pam. Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, and then this package came to Keepsakes. I saw it yesterday. Didn't realize that it was for Pam and I. And then when I went to work today, Lenny was like, why didn't you take that home?
Oh.
And I was like, because on the very bottom it said attention Pam and Steph.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see that yesterday.
Okay.
So, okay. So this lovely, lovely woman whose name is Patty.
Yeah. Hi, Patty.
Patty lives in Akron, Ohio. And she sent this amazing package to us. So this amazing card.
Lovely.
So cute. And Patty makes project bags. So in the card, Patty said that Pam and I are a hoot.
So therefore,
we got owl project bags.
right? Isn't that funny?
Because
I
we're
think
a
that's
hoot.
hysterical.
We're a hoot. And then inside both of our bags,
Right.
there is also a Notions thread pouch with some DMC, some charms, some tea. Very sweet.
Very generous.
And then look at this little book-like situation. There's Velcro. And then,
Yeah, a little thread thing.
yep, or a needle thing.
Yep.
And thread thing. And then this little pocket for your stuff.
Very cute.
Which I love. And
I got all the same stuff.
I love a matching set, you know?
Right.
So, Patty also was so kind and also sent these 2 bags.
Yeah, they're great for putting your toiletries in.
Which I
in your
assume
suitcase.
are toiletries.
Yeah.
And toiletry bags. And if they're not for toiletries, Patty, will you tell us?
Yeah, but that's what they look like to us.
Because that's what they look like. And then, see, when you puff it out.
Yeah.
See? But look, this has got Hershey Kisses on it.
Yeah, I love it.
And it sparkles a little bit, too.
Yeah.
And then this one is super pretty with the flow.
Yes.
Did you just hear me stutter trying to say florals? I said with the
Anyway.
florals.
Yep.
Anywho's, but, so Patty does not have an Etsy shop or sells them
But
anywhere.
she said she loves to make bags. In fact, she said she made her friend, 12 bags?
22.
Or something? Oh, 22. Oh, my gosh.
So if
Must have been like an assembly line at your dining room table, Patty.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, but she did say in the note that if anyone, She does do custom bags, so if someone wants to reach out to her, reach out to us and we can get you her email. I'm not super comfy putting her email address in a YouTube description box.
Right.
But thank you so much, Patty. We love them.
Absolutely.
All right, Pam, what do you got?
Well, someone sent me, a lovely lady named Trudy, said that she had a chart that's one of my unicorns, and she said, just give me a minute. I just need to finish stitching it, and it's yours. And it's called Prize Your Liberty by Merrily Beams. There you go.
I'm obsessed with this chart. And
I fell in love with it the minute I discovered it. And she let me know she was willing to pass it on. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
I really do. That's lovely.
And it will stay in your collection for a very... Oh my gosh, look at the little books. It says George Washington.
Yeah, all the patriotic books.
Lexington and Concord. That's so cute.
And then another lovely lady named... I hope this is right. Patty? Yeah, Patty.
I'm sorry. This is from 1985.
Yeah.
And just the verbiage is really interesting to me. The original Prize Your Liberty sampler was worked on natural linen with a count of 35 threads per inch. Each stitch was sewn over 2 threads of linen with 2 strands of embroidery floss. That is just so funny, the way that they've... And it was distributed exclusively by JustKeepStitchin.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
That's probably why it's so hard to get.
Probably.
But I got one.
Yep.
So that's good.
Exactly.
And then this other lovely lady named Patty knew I like game boards.
Yeah.
And so she sent this checkerboard square chart. And let's find a copy right here.
It's going to be...
Ooh. It's going to be pretty...
Yikes.
Pretty old. I don't know. You can look in a second, but I don't see a year.
I'll find it.
Anyway, it's called Checkerboard Square.
Checkerboard Square.
It looks like that.
I think that's so pretty.
So.
Pam, you need to stitch that.
Okay. You can look for a year.
Yes, I absolutely will. Oh, it's so cute.
Yep. And then our great friend Christy.
1987.
87.
Was the year I was born. So it was a very, very, very good year. Because that's when the world changed. You're welcome.
Our great friend Christy from
Salty Stitcher.
Salty Stitcher has come out with another great design, and we're happy to spread the word.
Yes.
She is my Coast Guard friend out in Southern California.
Yeah.
And she started designing. This is a nautical sampler. It also has the name The Clamper Down on it. And look at that baby. Look at those colors.
Whoa.
So.
If that doesn't scream Coast Guard, I don't know what does.
Well, it's got boats and lots of nautical
flags.
You know, lots of nautical creatures. And flags. Let me reach in.
What does the word say?
What?
What do the words say on the sampler?
Oh, it says she had one bow gun of 100 ton and a great stern gun beside. They dip their noses deep in the sea. They rack their stays and stanchions free in the wash of the wind-whipped tide. Whoa. Oh, boy, that's a lot of nautical terminology.
That is
right there.
So much terminology.
So let me just pass on to you that...
Well, we'll tag her FlossTube channel below for sure.
Yeah, and she's got a website, saltystitcherdesigns.com. That's her little...
Oh, okay, so I'll link her.
It's a... What?
You gotta get...
What? Oh, sorry. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's got a website.
So I'll link her FlossTube and website below for you.
Right.
Cool, cool, cool.
If you like nautical things, she knows I do, so...
And if you've never checked out her other designs...
Oh, yeah.
You have to. They're really, really
Absolutely. Good. So...
Cool.
Thank you, Christy. Is
that everything over there, Pam?
It is.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, that was all the mail call.
Right. So, we're now going to proceed.
Yes.
Post-haste.
Post-haste directly into Galleria content.
Directly into Galleria.
Are you ready?
Are you ready for this? Because
we're ready.
Whoa. Go get a drink now.
Yes.
Stephanie's got it all organized.
I do. And I have much more haul than Pam does.
Are you going to do the slideshow now? Or are you... Sorry.
What did I say at the
I don't remember what
class? I said we're going to talk about Galleria. We're going to show stuff we bought at Galleria. And then at the end of the Galleria segment, we're going to insert the videos and pictures.
Videos coming last.
After this segment, not at the end of the video.
Correct. Okay.
So let's just talk about the basis of what Galleria is, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So Galleria is held at the Embassy Suites in St. Charles, Missouri. It is always held this time of year. It was obviously not held last year because COVID. And it is put on by Kathy at the Inspired Needle, which is a needlework shop just outside Chicago. And they also have a FlossTube channel, which I will link below. And then I'll also link the Galleria website. So the Embassy Suites is also where Nashville Needlework is held. It's held in Embassy Suites in Nashville. And so if you are unfamiliar with what an Embassy Suites looks like, it's basically like a hollowed out hotel, right? So when you go stand in the lobby, you can look up and literally see all of the floors. And so they get an entire floor. This year it was a whole floor. Last year it was like a floor and a half, 2 floors. It's ebbs and flows, you know? So they rented out the entire 4th floor, and each of the suites around the floor were a maker, designer, dyer, shop, place to buy stuff at.
Correct.
So there was everyone from, like, the 2 shops that have basically miniature LNSs at Galleria are, of course, Inspired Needle and Silver Needle. Right. And then there are fabric dyers, and there are designers, and there are makers, and it's just... So then early bird shopping usually starts on Thursday evening, and then there's all day Friday and all day Saturday for you to shop.
From 10 in the morning till 5 in the evening.
Yes.
All day.
Yeah. So you can do, and then on top of that, so you can come and just get a day pass. So a lot of local people do that. You can come and get a membership, and you can do other things. You can sign up. There are classes all weekend if you want to pay for those and go to those. There are round robins, which we'll talk more about as we get into the stuff. And then there are also 2 stitching rooms. There's one behind the bar, which is where we always sit. And then there's another one off the elevators, and where you can, we call it like our base camp. And so we have a table there, and that's where we sit, and like where we put our bags at the end of whatever. So, and we always stay at the embassy. It's just way more easier to do that, and the hotel's wonderful, like we said. So, it's a retail show. So it's a great opportunity to meet designers, buy stuff,
take classes,
meet other stitchers, and just have a really good time.
Right.
So there's a lot of elements in Galleria from a lot of different amazing things that happen in the community. Yeah. So it's not like just a retreat. It's not just a shopping thing. It's not kind of just a class thing. It's like all of these things combined, which is wonderful. Yeah. This was our 3rd Needlework Galleria we've been to, and like I told Kathy, as long as they have it, we will go. Yeah. We love it. It's so much fun. Right. And that is coming from someone who works at a needlework shop. Yeah. So if I can find things to buy, you can find something to buy.
Yeah, we found a few things.
Yes. So, and there also, like, there was people there who were selling punch needle stuff. Yeah. Like a little bit of punch needle stuff and a little bit of other needlework things. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, it's really great. It's amazing. And we buy a lot of stuff. Yeah. So, okay, the first thing I want to talk about. So, if you've been I don't want to say loyal, because some people just discovered FlossTube. Right. But if you've been with JustKeepStitchin for a while, you know that one of my favorite designers when I first started stitching was Lizzie Kate. I liked her colors, her brightness. I liked her words and her motifs. I liked everything about what she stitched or designed. And then she retired about a year into me stitching. And then I have so many of her designs, and I love what she does, or what she did, and, yeah. I don't stitch a lot of Lizzie Kate anymore. I do have a lot of her designs that I do want to stitch, but my tastes have evolved, my likes and dislikes have evolved, so it's not like I am anti-Lizzie Kate now, it's just not what I'm first gravitated toward, what I'm first to gravitate towards. But something that's really cool, and this is just like this natural connection thing that happens when you're out and about in the community, is one of our nearest and dearest close friends, Marcy, who we mentioned that we stitched with at Galleria. We first met Marcy at StitchCon in 2018. She went to Galleria in 2018, and that was our first year. We sat with her there. We've been to other retreats with Marcy, and we absolutely love her. But she lives in Kansas. So we only get to see her when StitchCon happens, or these other retreats that we both go to, or that we all three go to, that we get to see her. And every time we see her, it's an absolute joy. So like I said, Marcy lives in Kansas, and she lives just outside of Wichita. And Wichita, just in case you don't know, fun fact about Wichita, is that the LNS located in Wichita is the Heart's Desire, which also happened to be the home of Lizzie Kate. So, the designer behind Lizzie Kate, her name is Linda Ebright, and so Marcy has on multiple occasions met Linda. I have never met Linda. She retired before I went to my first Nashville show, so I never had the chance to ever meet her. One day I will, though. It's like on my bucket list is to meet Linda Ebright, because I don't think I really would have gotten, like, the very first thing I stitched was Lizzie Kate. So, you know what I mean? So, anyway. So, towards the end of Lizzie Kate's career, there was an exclusive chart that was designed just for Heart's Desire. So, at StitchCon in 2019, Marcy gave me a gift. And the gift was the exclusive chart to Heart's Desire by Lizzie Kate, signed by Linda Ebright. And so I stitched it, and then was it Galleria, or was it, I don't know. And then at the next time I saw Marcy, I don't remember when it was. So Marcy has finishing talents like you would not believe. And I can look at something and I can say, Marcy finished that in the best way. Mm-hmm. And so I knew that I wanted that to be finished by, or FFO'd by Marcy. So I gave it back to Marcy. And I said, Marcy, please FFO this. And I'm pretty confident that was over 1.5 years ago, if not 2 years.
I'm thinking maybe, yeah.
So Wednesday night, we get to St. Charles. We sit down, we're chatting, we're stitching, whatever. And Marcy was like, well, let's just do this now, and then I won't have to remember to do it. And she hands me this box. And in this box is my FFO piece, which, to be fair, is a pin cushion. But because Marcy is Marcy, and I wouldn't have it any other way, she gave me a couple little extra things. Okay, so, okay, there's a box for you, Mo. Okay, so this is the chart. It is called Flower. And as you can see, it is signed by Linda Ebright. So, I love this. It's very cute, obviously. And then, yeah, this is Kate exclusive. I do not know if this is still available, to be honest. But I'm not throwing away that chart, that's for sure. Okay, and then I stitched it. And then this is what Marcy did with the pillow. Look at how freaking cute it is. This is stitched on 28 count linen. Marcy got me all of the things. I love the pink chenille. I love this little pocket. I could put scissors in here if I wanted. And in my original gift she had also included this hairpin. And I really wanted her to incorporate that into the finishing. And she did, of course. And it's so pretty. And this is the fabric on the back. It's beautiful. And I love it. But of course, that's not all. So then Marcy took some of the elements from this design and made her own things. Like this little, what do you call these? Spool.
Mm-hmm.
This spool. Okay. Well, it's not just a spool. It also holds scissors. Those are little, can you see how pink those are? And then these scissors also have a fob that Marcy stitched with a little scissor charm at the bottom. Finished perfection. And then she also made this little jar. She didn't make the jar. She bought the jar or had the jar, which is actually a shade of pink. Can you tell the jar's pink?
Mm-hmm.
And then that spells orts. And then for inside the jar, when you don't have orts in it, you can put these pretty pink tulips inside that are made out of fabric. Oh wait, that's not all. There's also this tray that's absolutely beautiful. This is a needle minder. It's a magnet. And then you put all of these exquisite items in this tray. It smells like mercy. Isn't it amazing?
Yes, it is.
I love it so much.
Yes, it is.
I love it so
Isn't
much.
that pretty?
It's so cute and feminine, and I'm obsessed. I love it so much. Thank you so much, Marcy.
Yes.
You know how much I love it, but
So it sat in the middle of our table all weekend after that.
It did, and somebody came over and they were like, "Whose is that?"
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "That's mine."
Uh-huh.
So, thank you, Marcy. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you, Marcy. We love you.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you go, Pam? Because Pam has less haul than I do.
I didn't even see this over here. Holy cow.
That's Pam's haul. So why don't you go first? Everything in there is yours except for the one thing you got for me for Old Colonial.
Okay.
So, okay, hold on.
We on?
Yep.
Okay, so this is the book that you get that kind of gives you a lay of the land and gives you places to write notes and stuff. It's pretty thick.
Yeah.
So, let's get a book.
Yep.
And I really, was somewhat limited in my buying.
She was very well behaved.
I was very well behaved.
I was not.
Okay. So I'm just going to grab out of this bag here.
Yep, everything's in, like all the same designer stuff is together.
Okay. So, in no particular order, I went to RETM.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 3 Gobble Couple charts. Glory and Julius. Whoops, sorry for the glare. Turns out I already have this, so that's going to be in a giveaway.
Love that.
This is the Native couple. Sorry for the glare again. And I got Frank and Elvira Gobblestein. Which is the Frankenstein, whatever.
It
kind
is.
Of thing.
It is.
Okay. So, that goes with that for
it does.
all intents and purposes.
It does.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
Silver Needle.
Okay. Then another big purchase I made was in Rosewood Manor.
Yes.
And I got Seaside Sampler from her.
Just wait till you see. Just wait till you see.
And all the silks. And they are Treenway silks.
Yes.
So I got the whole silk pack.
Look at those colors.
Yeah, all the blues. Don't you love it? Look at that.
Ooh.
And the purple.
So pretty.
For Seaside sampler from Rosewood Manor.
Yep. Love it. Live it, love it, dream it.
Yep.
Like that picture does nothing. Like I can't. It's wild.
No. If you see the model.
I'm just going to put these in here. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. That way you don't lose them.
Barbie Pedal Pusher. Barbie Pedal Pusher Designs. I love this when I saw that she was going to be selling it. It's called Heaven and Nature Sing from Pedal Pusher.
Yeah, I think that was a new release at Galleria.
Was it?
I feel like
think
it might have been.
I thought that was very sweet.
I love that tree, this one, right?
Yeah. So that's from Pedal Pusher. And let's see what else here.
What else you got in there, Pam?
I can't remember what's in this bag.
Well, let's find out together.
Can you
Yeah, absolutely.
hold on to that?
Sure.
I don't remember what's in this bag. I know you organized it. Oh, this is from Beth
Summer House.
at Summer House. Who came downstairs with this and showed it at the table? Marcy?
Marcy, yeah.
And I went, excuse me, I'll be right back.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
This is called Liberty Hill Farm from Summer House Stitchworks. It's a couple of adorable drums, and it's all done with Sulky.
Wow.
So there's a
Sulky thread pack.
Sulky thread pack to go with that, and there's enough in here to also do what from Hands On Design?
The Memorial Day chart.
Memorial Day, the clothesline with all the flags hanging off it that Kathy did.
Yep.
So there's enough Sulky in here to do both Beth's designs and
Kathy.
Memorial Day. And the little felt tops and buttons
For both of the drums.
for both of the drums.
Yeah, that's why I left all the pieces in there.
Yeah, I know. They probably need to go back in
Yeah,
there.
that's...
Because there's a little teeny tiny bird charm for
one of them.
Yeah.
Here.
For this one here, I think, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
But this is another one from Beth. This is called Respond with Love. And
Oh, yeah, the bird charm goes with that.
Does it?
Yeah.
And that's
staple
another
it on
one
there.
that I love from Beth. So all this
Yeah,
is
let's put all the Summer House stuff back.
Summer House Stitchworks.
Yes.
And
Yeah, showed
then in
Silver Needle.
Silver Needle, I got two big ones. And another Chessie and Me kit, because I can't get enough of these things.
Can't quit them.
Can't quit them. From Chessie and Me, I got Liberty Inn.
So cute.
So that's the whole
Full kit.
kit. Yep.
Love it.
Floss and fabric.
Yep. So cute.
And I got Brenda Keys, the Sampler Company, because, of course, New England Sampler.
Obviously.
Yep. New England Sampler. This is about the third or fourth Brenda Keys chart I've purchased.
Yeah. It's really pretty.
Yep. And
they have models on the wall.
Yeah. And praiseworthy, I got Widow Black's B&B.
Have you discovered if you had this yet or not?
No.
Okay.
So
Good.
I hope I don't.
I hope you don't too.
So that's, and it's the Silver Needle the Silver Needle models sell it.
Everything.
They sell it.
Yes. For sure.
I got I Saw Three Ships, one of my favorite Christmas songs.
How does it go?
I'm not going to sing it. I'm not going to sing it. Sorry.
Fine.
And this is from our lovely friend Judy. Oh my God. JBW.
The cutest.
Judy Whitman is just the most adorable lady.
Yes.
And
of actual all time.
So, we had a lovely, lovely visit with you, Judy.
We did.
And we so enjoyed it. And this is called I Saw Three Ships. That's one of my favorite Christmas songs.
Her designs are so cute.
They are. They just sell themselves.
They do.
What does this go with? Let's see.
That's a freebie from Rosewood.
Rosewood. Yep. And I had gone up to Old Colonial Designs and purchased this cute little fob. It's a full kit, and it's called Beach Roses. And you get the little fish
Thread keep.
Thank you.
No problem. I got
From
you,
Old Colonial, from Pam Reed.
Mm-hmm.
That was before she held her class, which I don't know why I didn't sign up for this class. Everybody coming out of this class accosted me and said, Pam Schaffner, why weren't you in this class? And so
they felt something had physically happened to you.
The next morning, I was nose to the door at 10 o'clock to get the kit that was shown in the class. And this is called Seaside Soapbox. And now you can understand.
Look at that freaking box.
And you get this decoupaged box, folks. Oh.
Pam, why weren't you in this class?
I don't know why I wasn't in this class. But when I went up to ask, did you have any kits left? Of course, you had to be careful for anybody that might have paid for the kit as part of the class and then wasn't able to attend.
Correct.
I had to make sure she saved out some of those.
Of course, yeah, absolutely.
But the box and the
full kit
and the makings for the soap, the Seaside Soap.
So what you stitch becomes the lid of said box.
Right.
You see that?
So, and I don't know. I think Old Colonial is gonna release these in the spring. I think I overheard her say.
And then there's also one side of the box right here that doesn't have anything, but you stitch it.
Oh, okay.
You stitch the back of it.
Okay, so there's a blank
side. Freaking cute.
The rest is decoupaged, and then the blank side. Oh my gosh. And this box.
And there's even a chart for our little lobster on the inside.
Made by Cabern Mary Woods.
Cabern Mary Woods, yeah. So this is the side. And then, see, look, you stitched the friggin' lobster.
Yep, love it.
So
love it. Yep. So I don't know where you want to put that.
Well, I'll put it. Why don't we put it right here?
Okay. So that was my haul from Galleria.
Yeah.
After a certain point, I feel like I'm making up excuses to buy money. I mean, buy money, spend money. I'm making up excuses to spend money.
Yeah.
And you think, oh, the opportunity, the FOMO, all the stuff, right? And so I only got what I just really, really gravitated to.
Yes.
Okay.
So take a drink.
Yeah.
Take a drink. Pause now. Go potty.
Right.
I also wanted to show these. Everyone who attended got well, I don't know if it's everyone who attended, but we paid for the membership, so we got these too, and they're little wooden thread keeps that say Needlework Galleria 2021, and then like a little fob situation on there, which is real cute. So I don't know who was a little elf that put those together, but thank you.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about round robins first. So aside from like classes and stuff that you can do at Galleria, they also offer 3 round robins. You can take 1, 2, or 3 round robins. It doesn't matter. And what those are, it's an hour, and it's like a miniature parade of designers. And you get anywhere between 4 and 6 designers who come in and they stand at the top of the room, at the head of the class for like 10 minutes at most, and they're like, hi, my name is so-and-so, and I'm from so-and-so Designs, and here's a little project I put together for you. And it's like a little project, and everyone gets one, and then they explain it, and then it's on to the next. It's like boom, 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 boom. And the kicker, though, is that you do not know which designers are in your round robin. So you can either go to all 3, or you can roll the dice, which is what I usually do. I roll the dice, I pick one, and I went to the second round robin. And so, sorry for the crinkle, but so the second round robin Now, when it comes to, like, the availability of these, I assume that, like, at some point, these will probably be released to, like, the public, I think. But then again, I'm not 100% sure on that. So, okay. Sorry, let me get that crinkle out of here. Go away. Okay, so first up was Summer House Stitchworks. This is Northwoods Noel. I'm obsessed. It's freaking cute. And then you get all of the things to make it. Fabric, floss, everything. Jute, whole 9 yards. Okay. And then after her was JBW. Look at the presentation now. And then, sorry, I should have undid the ribbon first, but the ribbon is actually part of the finishing, which is genius. And then that is the picture of what we get to make. It's a little Christmas wreath ornament, and you can stitch it over 1 or over 2. And I will probably stitch it over 2 because I've not gone completely insane. Can you put that in there and tie that? Thank you. Okay, and then next up after her was White Lion, who is stitching. Who is distributed by Stitching Pretty Presents, and this project is the Susie Sugar Skull Strawberry. So that is what it looks like. And then we got all the stuff to make that, of course. And then after that was Meridian Designs. And this is called, oh, thank you. Here, I'll take that. Thank you so much. And this is called Peaceful Pondering. And it is a biscornu. And all of the things to make it super cute. And then after that was a Nebby needle, and this is called Quirky Tomato, and it's a biscornu. So love that. Freaking adorable. These are all really great for, like, I mean, obviously if you want some for yourself, but like for smalls exchanges or things like that. Right. Because 9 chances out of 10 is that there's going to be one, at least, in the round robin that might not be your favorite. But that's just like the price you pay, you know what I mean? That's the risk you take, I guess. And so, which is true. About, you okay, Pam?
I'm gonna.
You getting warm? Are you?
The thermostat's right here. So
don't mind us. We'll be here.
Yeah.
So those ones, though, you can stitch those and give them as smalls exchanges or, you know, whatever. Everything's in here, so it's already done for you. And so, I mean, this one I'm going to stitch for myself. So that was Quirky Tomato. Biscornu. And then, from Old Colonial, where did I put it?
Right here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Old Colonial. This is called the Voila Crown Box. And so we got everything that you need to stitch the crown box. And then when Pam went to go get the Seaside kit, she also got me the box. Yeah. The box. And then see.
It's really, really a nice box.
Yeah, it's a very nice box. Is it made? This is, oh, and there's even like a little cloth in here to clean it. And I keep all my treasures in here. Okay, I want those together. Okay.
Here.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay, so now this is the haul portion of the program. Mostly by yours truly. Okay, but it's a nice selection to show you who was there, because I pretty much bought something from everyone. Yeah, just about. Okay. Alrighty. So, our sweet, sweet, sweet friends, Karen and Jose, who own and operate So Much to Love, they go to Galleria, and it's always nice to go because or nice to see them there because that is where we first met them. So it's just really cool. Yep. So I picked up a bag from her, but like I couldn't leave it there. Look at how freaking cute the Wizard of Oz characters. And then of course she had a little sidekick bag that went with it.
Adorable.
So I mean, I had to get it.
Right.
So I love it so much. With the little bricks. Freaking cute. So I got that. And then our good friends at Needle Blank Designs, Teresa Curry, her and her amazing man Brian was there, and it's always a pleasure seeing them. And she was making project bags and selling them, and she gave Pam and I both one. Look at these.
Isn't that just beautiful?
And they're so soft.
They're so soft. Yep. Yep.
And there's
gorgeous.
I just closed one, but okay. So there's a front pocket.
Whoops, sorry. Pocket and then a bigger pocket.
How nice.
Beautiful.
So nice. And then from her shop, I got 2 charts. I got Santa's Bed and Breakfast. So cute. And then Scaredy Cat. It was the model for me, though.
Oh, yeah. Super cute.
Freaking cute. And then, fun fact, they are also designing and selling fabric. And so I picked up some pieces of fabric as well. This is their new color that I got in 40 count. This is Pumpkin Pie. This is what Scaredy Cat is stitched on. So I will put him on that. Then I also got a piece of 36 count Shrekie's Tan, which I love. And then, so as anyone who knows anything about hand-dyed fabric knows, sometimes not every batch comes out exactly how you want it. So they had saved these pieces and they brought them to Galleria, and they were Galleria limited. And so I got this really incredible piece of fabric.
Ooh, neat.
Super cool. And that's 40 count. So I got that stuff. So that's cool. Okay, so on the very first night of Galleria, there was sometimes every once in a while, shops do, or designers do show exclusives. And they're things that are available for a limited time or just for people that went to the show or whatever. And sometimes they're ones that I must have. And this year, the one that I must have, was from Hands On Design and Lady Dot Creates, and it was called the Philanthropic Pumpkin. And so that's what I'm going to do. Don't worry. It'll be fine. So this is all the stuff I got.
Yeah, but you moved it. You're out of the frame.
Oh, huh.
You didn't just jiggle it. You actually moved it.
Oh, so sorry. Is that better?
I guess.
Okay. So this is what the Philanthropic Pumpkin looks like. And I was first in line because I come prepared to the party. And you get everything that you need. So this is all the finishing stuff from Lady Dot Creates. And I love this little, like, card thing. So that's a really good photo of it. So I'm so excited to stitch this. And yes, I realize how lucky I am to have gotten one.
The reason it's the Philanthropic Pumpkin is that all proceeds benefit the Special Olympics.
Yes.
So it's a great cause.
Exactly. Okay, and so we're talking about round robins. And if you are not in one of the other round, so I didn't go to the first or third round robin.
You just went to the second.
I did. But sometimes the designers bring extras of their kits that they do in the round robins. And if you're lucky and schedule yourself appropriately, you can get your hands on one of the extra kits, which is what I did. So, Kathy at Hands On Design, she was in the 3rd round robin. And this is Queen of the Needle. And she also charted it for King of the Needle, Lord of the Needle, Lady of the Needle, or Boss of the Needle. And this is on 18 count perforated paper. I probably won't do it on perforated paper. I'm very sorry, Kathy. But I'll probably put it on regular fabric. And you get everything. And you even use this ribbon to finish. Freaking cute. Freaking cute. Okay. I need to figure. Hold please. Okay. Alright. Now that I got my life together. Alright. So, this... So, just like how Pam bought the class kit for that Seaside box, I did not sign up for this class, but she had extra of them from Kathy at Hands On Design. And this is called What's the Buzz? And there's really not a good photo, but this is all the stuff for it. She even gives you the stuff to stuff the pillow for it. And so, I am going to insert a picture of What's the Buzz here. Okay, let me make a note to insert that. Okay, Buzz. All right, because I did take a picture of the model that she had in the room. Oh, okay. So I got all the things, even on glue stick. I'm very excited for the glue stick, if you couldn't tell. Okay, and then also from Hands On Design, the Well-Rounded, which came out at Market 2020, which are 4-season hoops. She also sold the finishing circles for that, so I got those. And then this was a shop exclusive, and she told me the shop, and I forgot. And I'm very sorry about that. But this is, it was a shop exclusive, and this is called Welcome.
Cute.
It was done for a shop's 25th anniversary. There's 24 fish and 1 whale. Makes 25.
Oh, cute. Cute.
Freaking cute.
Yeah.
Right? Can I give you stuff to put over there? Okay. So that was all my Hands On Design haul. And then I went next door to Hand Dye Fabrics by Stephanie. And got some fabric from her. So I got 36 count Jack's Rum.
Ooh. That's not as greeny as it's showing.
Yeah, it's more gold, I promise.
Yeah.
I promise.
Wow, that's different.
I got 40 count Colonial Parchment. I got 40 count Winter Wishes. So good. And I got 40 count Toasted Almond. Such a good neutral. And then I got 40 count Gingerbread. That's more like what Jack's Rum looks like.
Yeah.
And then this is more brown in real life.
Yeah, yeah.
So, sorry about the color, but gingerbread's beautiful. And then as for other fabric that I got, the only other piece of fabric that I bought was from the Inspired Needles shop. And this is a Seraphim fabric called Winter Woolens. And I'm pretty sure that Elizabeth Ann has talked about this fabric, and that's why I got it.
Yeah.
And this is 40 count Winter Woolens.
I think I got some 32 of that back a while ago.
Okay, well then
we'll have to find out.
We can be twinsies.
Okay.
How about that? Okay. You put that over there for me? Okay. So then I also went to Rosewood Manor. And, okay, I know that Ellen stitched this, like, you know,
a while ago.
Like, dominated it.
It's behind her in her shop.
I know, okay, I know. But I don't know what it was about seeing the model in person that I was like, I must get this chart. And that is Inspiration. It's just stunning. It's just stunning. So I got Inspiration. And then this actually was an Expo release. And this is called Owl.
Wow, that's thick.
I know!
That Inspiration.
She's a big mama.
Wow.
Seriously, it'll inspire you to maybe do smalls. So, And then this was a new Expo release also from Rosewood Manor, and this is called Owlsmoor Cottage. And this was one I had not pre-ordered from Keepsakes, but the model again. And they also do a lot of their models on 28 count too, so that makes them even bigger.
Yeah, that makes them really
when
big
you see the video of Rosewood Manor and that you're like, holy guacamole, those models are big, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, and then also a new to Galleria was Autumn Lane Stitchery, and Erin was there. Obviously, Cassandra and the baby weren't at home still, but it was great to see Erin. And I got one of his new Expo releases, and this is Matilda the Pumpkin Witch.
So cute.
I'm obsessed with her. I feel like I am her. Okay. Then the Inspired Needle also had a couple trunk shows from designers who were not there in person. And one of those was the Blue Flower. And this was one that came out at Expo. I did not order it. I saw the model, bought it. And this is Gather with Joy. It's lovely. And it's really not that large. It's only 113 by 113. Okay, and then I went to Erica Michael's room, of course, and I love seeing her and seeing her stuff. And so I got this one called English Sampler Berries. And I just think those three look really, really cute together. And then this is called Wonderfully Made, and this chart comes with both one for silk gauze, but then this is the sampler that she had, and it's awesome. You are beautiful, for you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And it's beautiful, and I think it's great, so I bought that. Okay, and then in the Summer House Stitchworks room, so I have the Fragments in Time from 2018. I have the full set. I have not started them yet. Don't judge me. And then Pam is obviously working on 2021. And then the 2019 series, you'll see it in the video from Summer House Stitchworks. She had a model of all 12. No, was it 8? 8. All 8 in the series, done on 40 count colonial parchment from Hand Fabrics by Stephanie, which I bought. Up on the wall, and I was like, must get. So I got the full series of the Summer House Stitchworks Fragments in Time 2019. And these are inspired by shaker maps and illustrations. And it's beautiful.
Yeah, she had the series that I'm doing, the Tales from the Sea. She had them individually finished as pillows in a beautiful bowl. It was very nice.
Yes, it was. Okay. Then I also went into RETM, and I got 2 of the Gobble Couples. This is Bonnie and Clyde Gobble Trouble, and this picture is not the best, so look for it in the video. And then I also got George and Florence, A Great Generation. So, Florence Nightingale, how freaking cute. And then I also got one of the Gobble Couple needle minders. Freaking cute. Can you put that in there for me like I did with yours?
What? In here?
Yeah, that's what I did with yours.
Okay.
Okay, and then in the same room as Summer House Stitchworks was Ink Circles. And again, saw this model on the wall, had to buy it. And this is Another Year Creeps By. The model was on 40 count Dapple from Picture This Plus. There's just so much to look at. If you watch my Instagram stories over the weekend, I think I said something like, I could stare at this forever. And it's because there's just so much to look at.
That's an amazing chart. That's just I'm so glad you got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
There's just so much in there. So much detail.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
And then also, she had, this is called See No Evil. And by the Tombstone Monkeys. So there's See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil.
Yeah.
Just like a play on that, which is really cool. And then she also was selling finishing kits for her Rabbit series. And so I got the finishing kit from Lady Creates for the first 3 of the Rabbit series. She had them for the other ones too, but they weren't really my jam. So, okay. Then, from JBW, I've looked at these every time I see her, whether it's in Nashville or otherwise at Galleria, whatever. I'm like, I need to get these. And these are 12 Days of Christmas. So this is book 1. This is book 2. Book 3. Did you just hear that? That was my cat. Book 4. Super cute. And then in the same series of the 3 ships that Pam got, I got these I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Just sweet. Just
right?
Sweet.
Super sweet. And then she always has a rack of sale charts. So they're excess stock or whatever. And they're like discounted. And I got this one called Birds and Berries Antique Alphabet. And again, just sweet. Just sweet. Okay. So then the rest of my haul is all from the Silver Needle. Okay. So the Silver Needle was the 3rd shop that I went into. I did go back a couple times throughout the weekend. And I will admit that as I was taking content videos and pictures for Instagram and FlossTube, I bought more stuff because of that. I was like, where's that? Where's that? Okay. So every summer, the Silver Needle has a retreat, and it's on my bucket list of retreats to go to. It's just July is just a really crappy time to go to a retreat for us personally because of StitchCon and all of that. So one of these years, I promise I will make it out there. I promise. But until then, I will continue to try and snag the exclusives at Galleria the following September. And so this past summer, they had Teresa Kogut. So I got the box. And this is the sampler. And I'm so excited because it's everything in the box. Literally everything. The chart, the floss, there's even a journal that I can put stickers in. Fabric. It's just freaking fantastic. I saw it when I walked. Okay, this is literally what happened.
You just moved the thing again.
Well, Pam, I'm just so excited I can't handle it. So, I walk into... Okay, so Silver Needle has like 2 rooms, and they're connected by an open doorway, okay? That's how it always is.
Yeah.
So I looked in the first door and I was like, that's the line to check out. So I was like, I'm going to go in the other door. So I walk in the other door and this box is just like chilling, just like this. And I make eye contact with the box. And I was like, why is this box still here? So then I walked up to it and I looked at it and I saw it had a price tag on it. And one of their employees was just standing there very casually. And I was like, excuse me. And they said, yes. And I said, is this box for sale? Just like that. She said, she must have thought I was insane. And she was like, yeah, it's the only one we brought. And I was like, okay. And I pulled it up so fast and I walked around like this with it. Until I turned around. And then I found the box from the Blue Flower, which is from the same retreat that Teresa was at. And in here are some really cute things. I won't show you everything because we'll be here for forever. But just know that this stuff is really cute.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And so I will, as far as I know, they don't have anything left from Teresa Kogut. As far as I do know, they do have charts still available of these if you would like to purchase them.
Wow.
This is what did it. Look at those frickin' squirrels stitching with hoops in their hands. They're wearing hats also. And then, do you see the acorns are like little bobbins? I mean, stop it. And then you get the thread.
Wow.
You get the thread. And then you also get this piece of color and cotton fabric.
Nice.
I mean,
yeah.
I almost pooped my pants. I'm not even kidding. So these 2 boxes are my
big finds.
My big Galleria finds,
yeah.
for sure,
yeah.
for sure. Okay. Then what else did I buy from a souvenir? Let's see. I got the Ultimate Sampler Motif Book from Brenda Keys.
Wow. That's just good.
It's chock-a-block. Were we both about to say chock-a-block?
We both said chock-a-block full.
That's really gross. So let me put down Silver Needle so I put their information in there. So if you want any of those blue flower things, my recommendation is to call them.
Yeah.
Not just go to their website, because I don't know if they have them on their list on their website. So I have to call them. Blame me, it's fine. And then I got this from Little House Needleworks called Geppettos. Again, the model. I would not have bought this without the model. From Scarlet House, I bought a few things. This is the, I don't know how you say it. Is it Chessie? Somebody said it was pronounced Chessie.
I don't know.
Chessie Smith, the model. I don't know why. Just get in my cart. And then this one I've seen a ton of people on FlossTube stitch, and they had it, and I was like, just whatever, I'll get it. This is Anna Grader. I love it. Look at the tone on tone.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was a big surprise to me, because I've seen a lot of people show this, whatever, and I was like, it's pretty, but like really not me. And then I saw the model. So if you really want to save money, just don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go where there are models.
No, don't. So this is the floral motif sampler from the Scarlet House. And you'll see in the video that it's stunning. It's just a lot more piercing in real life.
Piercing. Okay.
Bolder. A lot more butt bolder. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then from Brenda Keys, I also got, this is the Red House sampler. Sorry about the glare, you guys. Look at that border. Look at that red house. Again, the colors are a lot bolder in real life. And then the last, look at that. That really didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. From Chessie and me, this is American Stag.
Nice.
I know, I don't know if I'm going to let Pam stitch that or not. And then, the Silver Needle has a, I think it's quarterly club, and it is they're called the Circle of Friends. Mm-hmm. And so they have kits that get delivered to you quarterly, and the theme is friendship. And Heart and Hand, who we love, is a part of that design circle. And so this is the Heart and Hand contribution to this year's Circle of Friends, which is called Everyday Things. And it says, the everyday sweet little things are the most beautiful. Really and nice. Cecilia and I were chatting about this, and she said that this is just how she summed up her thoughts on COVID. And you get everything.
Cool.
So.
Is that it?
That's all I bought.
Wow.
Just it. I mean, that's it.
Wow.
That's good. It. So.
Okay.
That. Hold on.
Okay, so, you know, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We might have to play it twice.
Okay. Add to cart. I'm not doing it again.
No.
No. Okay, so that was all.
Okay, and you're going to insert the videos here?
Yeah, so what is going to come now is not from every single shop, but from a lot of places. Right. I took video tours, and I also took some pictures. So if you want to see all of my pictures from Galleria, go to my Instagram. But I saved the video content for FlossTube because this is a, you know, video platform. So, so I'm going to enter all the video, maybe throw in some pictures here and there too. But I will make sure that there's like a little subtitle that lets you know whose room we're in. So you're not like, who is this? Where are we? Type vibe. So we will enter all of the Galleria videos here.
you can tell we had a big time at Galleria.
Yes.
We have a very generous list of donations to our framing and finishing. And it just blows my mind all the time. So we have some people to thank.
Yes.
The Buy Me a Coffee link is in the description box below.
It is.
We hope that if we didn't enable you, then
you're not alive.
You are not alive. You are not breathing.
If you didn't see at least one thing, you thought, oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. So
cute.
If you were not enabled, we hope you got a laugh in.
Yeah.
It brought a smile to your face. And thank you for your patience in waiting for us to get back. Yeah. I hope it was worth the wait. And if you are so inclined, it's a totally optional support for our channel at Buy Me a Coffee, which is in the description box below.
Yes, ma'am.
In the last little over a week, we've had some extremely generous donations.
Yes, ma'am.
And we want to thank Kelly, and I'm going to guess...
This is AJ.
I'm going to guess this is just AJ.
Yeah.
And then Michelle. Thank you, Michelle, AJ, and Kelly. And
Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. And Kathleen.
Kathleen.
Thank you, Kathleen.
Very, very generous donations. We thank you all very, very much.
Really, most sincerely.
Now that the Blackbird Retreat up at Craft Gallery is in the books, we'll make plans with Paula to go up and pick up our latest 6 pieces that are ready to be picked up.
And I can take up my winter sampler.
And you can take up your winter sampler, and we'll find some other things in the UBB to take up to Paula. And beyond that, we really don't have anything planned.
Nope.
We're
not this week.
We're looking ahead to Sunday's video, so not long to wait.
Nope.
And
lucky you.
It'll be back to our more or less regular schedule and regular content.
Yes, ma'am.
So we left some things off. You got some
stickers in the mail.
You got some stickers in the mail, but we'll hold those off until Sunday.
Yeah.
And
maybe
in the
more
meantime,
will come between them.
Yeah. In the meantime, we hope you have a great next few days.
Yeah. Hopefully it's fall where you are.
Right.
It's still summer here, but that's good.
We will hopefully.
I enjoy sweating year round. It's fine.
Hopefully, if we have time, we're going to switch out our wall because it'll be officially October, and we have lots and lots
spooky stuff to put up.
Yeah, we have lots of Halloween stuff to put up.
Yes,
including our Halloween tree and all that.
We forget about that every year.
So, until Sunday, get those stitches in. Enjoy the changing seasons.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on Sunday.
Okay.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching. Bye.